Welcome to this tutorial on how to configure recruitment settings and onboarding in the ERP system. In this guide, you'll set up the key recruitment options your team needs, including job types, candidate sources, interview types, onboarding checklists, and brand settings. Let's get started. To begin, open the recruitment module from the main menu. This is where recruitment activities and related setup options are managed. Once the recruitment menu is expanded, select System Setup to open the configuration area. From the Job Types section, use the plus icon to start adding a new job type. Job types help classify roles based on how the position is structured, such as full-time, part-time, contract, or internship. When the form opens, enter the job type name. This is where you can provide more context about what the job type means. With the job type name added, enter a short description for the job type. For a full-time role, this could describe it as a permanent position with standard weekly working hour. After adding the description, enable the job type by selecting Is Active. This makes the job type available for use when creating recruitment records. Once the job type details have been reviewed, click Create to save it. With the job type saved, move to Candidate Sources. Candidate sources help track where applicants are coming from. From the Candidate Sources section, use the plus icon to add a new source. When the form opens, enter the source name. In this example, LinkedIn is being added as a candidate source. With the source name in place, enter a short description for the candidate source. This allows you to explain how candidates are sourced through that channel. After adding the description, enable the source by selecting Is Active. This makes the candidate source available for recruitment use. Once the candidate source details have been reviewed, click Create to save it. After setting up candidate sources, open Interview Types. From the Interview Types section, use the plus icon to add a new interview type. When the form opens, enter the interview type name. In this example, HR interview is used to represent an interview focused on human resources evaluation. With the interview type name added, move to the description field. Enter a short description explaining the purpose of the interview type. After entering the description, enable the interview type by selecting Is Active. Once the interview type details have been reviewed, click Create to save it. With the interview type created, move to Onboarding Checklists. This section is used to create checklists that guide new employees through the onboarding process. From the Onboarding Checklist section, use the plus icon to add a new checklist. When the checklist form opens, enter the checklist name. With the checklist name added, enter a short description explaining the checklist purpose. This could describe it as the standard checklist for onboarding new employees. After adding the description, mark the checklist as default if it should be used automatically for onboarding. Next, set the checklist status to active. This makes the onboarding checklist available for use. Once the checklist details have been reviewed, click Create to save it. After setting up the onboarding checklist, open Brand Settings. This section allows you to configure the branding elements that appear within the recruitment or onboarding area. From the Brand Settings page, upload the company logo and favicon. You can also review the title text and footer text fields to make sure the branding details are correct. Finally, move to the dashboard welcome card settings. Here, you can update the card title, card description, button text, and button icon, so the welcome card displays the right message and action for users. And that's a wrap on how to configure recruitment settings and onboarding in ERP. You've just learned how to set up job types, candidate sources, interview types, onboarding checklists, and branding elements to support the recruitment and onboarding process. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.